Yamuna ma'am, shall we start? Yamuna ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Shall we start?
Yes, ma'am. You can start.
Okay. Good afternoon, ma'am. Smile is universal welcome. Good afternoon, all honorable resource persons and all the participants. It is my honor more than pleasure to welcome our resource persons. I on behalf of Mangekarasi College of Education, I extend my hearty welcome to Dr. M. Kilbatrani, Assistant Professor, Department of Mathematics, Harlanandar College, Karamattu, Madurai, to this national level webinar on how to track current affairs for the competitive exam. We welcome you, ma'am. Next, I would like to welcome our program coordinator, Dr.N.Ramakrishnan, member Syndicate, Professor and Head, Department of Educational Technology, TNPSC, Chennai. Welcome, sir. Then I would like to express my gratitude to VC, Register, Controller of Examination, HODs and all the assistant professors for the support and motivation. Next, I am very much pleased to welcome our principal, Dr. R.O.K. Presilam, to this webinar session. I am very happy to welcome all the professors and students from various colleges. I am assured that you will feel prosperous by the knowledge after the webinar. Once again, I welcome you all. Kilbatrani ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Sure. Okay, shall I start, ma'am?
Start, ma'am.
Yeah. Good afternoon to all. First, I would submit my gratitude to Program Coordinator Dr. N.Ramakrishnan, sir, Member Syndicate, Professor and Head, Dept.of of Educational Technology, TNTU, Chennai, and I extend my thanks to the Principal of Mangekarasi College of Education and the organizing committee members. Now, I warm welcome you all, my dear participants. Today, we are going to see how to track current affairs for competitive examinations. Before we going to see the tracking method, first we list out what are the exams are possible in India after your graduation. Just I list here among these.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Competitive. Yeah, yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, PPT not visible, ma'am.
1 minute, ma'am. Again, shall I cancel my PPT? Again, please give a sharing option, ma'am.
Yeah, okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Ma'am, is it visible now?
No, ma'am. Not visible.
No.
Ma'am, visible, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Okay. Thanks.
Today we are going to see how to track current affairs for competitive examinations. We have so many competitive examinations and weightage for different types of units and fields and so on. The current affair is the important for all the competitive examination. It carries some weightage for this examination with different level. I would like to list out some of the leading competitive examinations in India after graduation. Here, I list a few of that. Just we see that according to this syllabus, each and every examination carries different level of scaling for this current affairs. So now here I list out only one important examinations weightage table, that is UPSC examination preliminary. In the year 2016, current affair carries 27%. Here see your organs, last column, second row, 27%. Next year, that is 2017, just gradually increased 34%, but 2018 its weightage decreased up to 28, and then 2019, the last year, the weightage of this current affairs carries only 22%. This is for UPSC examinations preliminary. This is a SSC combined graduation level examination syllabus. In this syllabus, you can see the current affairs in terms of general awareness and so on. Now, we are entering into the main topic, current affairs. We can differentiate or categorize or group the current affairs into two different types. First one is static current affairs. Second one is dynamic current affairs. Static current affairs means it happens every year. The day, Human Rights Day, Youth Day, whatever it is, this is static. We can't change the date. We can't change the events and so on. August 15, Independence Day. January 26th is the Republic Day and so on. So each and every day have some different activities, but we can't change that activities and the date and the time. That is usual one. So that is called the static current affairs. And then currencies of each country, and then the parliament frames of each country. These are all not current affairs but static, because till now they are not changing it. We can't change that. Dynamic current affairs means it may change. Today one person is a president, next day, very next day, he may be changed. The seat will be occupied by other persons. So that type of affairs said to be dynamic current affairs. So you can split the current affairs as two different affairs, that is static current affairs, dynamic current affairs. Before we are going to take your own notes or going to preparing such current affairs, you can split these two. You can make a note in two different ways. That is, first one is static current affair and second one is dynamic current affair. Then only you wouldn't mix it and confuse it. Second one, clouds of current affairs. Current affairs means we have so many fields. So each and every field, every minute changes. Every minute change the world of each and every field. Fraction of second, rate is down and up. Fraction of second, some winner loses medal. Million of seconds, some person met accident, and so on. So the current affairs change by minute. So what are the fields or to ask the question for such a domain? So now I list out some clouds of current affairs. Some of the fields are correlated with one another or coincide with one another or linked to one another, and some may not be. So for example, business means today which one invest is best, which one company get highest leading, which company offers more and more to the people, which company produced lot of good things to the people. So these are all comes under business. Some technological terms are also included, such type of business, technology, economy, and so on. Technology means minute by minute we have new version of some kind of technology. Some it may be and may not be good. Some it maybe get a fame or some other may not be get a fame. But please note which technology is leading now, in which social media, in which technology we have used. That is so important. In that technology, which machine is introduced, which machineries are produced. These are all important. And for example, nowadays the cloud theory, data mining theory, these concepts are role the technology. So just we know about what is cloud. Don't go to the technical way. Just we know about what is cloud here, what is data mining, what is filtering, what is the clustering. Just we know the terms. Just we know the terms. These are the technical words. And then image processing. These are all the terms. Next, economy. Economy, each and every you see nowadays this outbreaking period, Indian economy goes down. Then how do you get it? How the economy will get up, and so on. So in which manner they will do the best? In which manner it will becomes best? So these are all the important things. And economy means some persons are good in economy and produce so many good results and got so many awards and got so many good prestigious fames and so on. We should know all the things. So this economy, technology, business all comes under some of the event comes under the static current affairs, and some of the event comes under the dynamic current affairs. Environment. Nowadays, one amendment will pass for this environment. Some of against this. So what kind of policies are changed? In which way we are making to protect our environment, and which way we can protect our environment from the unnecessary effects. These are all important. To protect our environment, what we will done? What are the plans already done by government? What are all the plans done by some organization and so on? Next one is each and every day somebody's passport. So that is also important. Next is sports, for politics, in all the fields, we just learn update yourself. That is so important. That is called current affairs. Update ourselves. In this field, so many current affairs questions are asked in each and every competitive examination. So please, we should aware on such fields. That's why I'm list out these fields. Apart from it, we have so many fields. But last 5 years, I examined the sum of question papers from UPSC to VAO examination. Many questions are asked on that field. So only I put that. Next, filtering. Filtering in the sense, first you should decide where we are. Where we are in the sense, I am going to preparing for which post. I am going to preparing for which examination. I am going to write which examinations. That is important because UPSC examination carries some amount of weightage for this current affairs, but for set or net doesn't give that much of attention, that much of weightage to this current affairs. So first, we should aware of your own domain, which domain you are going to work, which domain examination you are going to write. That is so important. For bank examination, just we concentrate on this current affairs less amount. But for UPSC examination, TNPSC Group 1, Group 2, you should aware of it. You should aware the weightage of such a current affairs allotment, mock allotment. Telecom service examinations, just we go through the current affairs by turn and back. Don't go and mugging it and just write. No. And then medical and engineering service examinations, we have some marks. Weightage is given for current affairs for service examination in that particular field. That's why I put a filtering. You can split your field. Already I list out some field. According to your options, you filter your field. In which field they ask many more questions for the particular examination. That is so important. Then DET, TRB. Nowadays, aspirants are very well in their subjects, but they lose their marks in such current affairs, general knowledge, general awareness, and so on. So, you can fix your domain and then you can filter your field and then go to tracking. How to track the current affairs for competitive examinations. First one, searching materials or sources. First, you should find the sources where we get which one is best. How do you know this one is best, this one is good, this one is better than that, this one is better than that? Means the content, the way to present. That is important. Just you go to library or you go to some other thing, question bank, just view review of past 5-year questions. Don't mark up the question. Just you read it, mark it, in which field contains so many weightages for this current affair. In that current affairs, we are going to study or we are going to give much more importance on which particular field. The sources are nothing but portal. It may be a government portal or non-government portal. TNPSC have a nice portal for this kind of materials, current affairs, particularly current affairs. For Group 1, Group 2, VAO examination, Group 5 examination, office assistant, and so on. Next one is yearbooks. We have so many yearbooks in the market. Just we study the previous year. Suppose we are going to write your examination, competitive examination at coming December, means you should ready yourself from January, last January. At least 1 year you should prepare yourself. Otherwise, you can't take good marks. Daily newspaper. Once you decide to write the competitive examination, and means just you read the newspaper and take your own notes from it. According to the same event, what is the progress is going on? You watch it, you write it. Next, daily message. That means in some medias they provide one question per day. GK today, GK for 1 day, one question for 1 day. Each and every day contains one question and so on. So just go through that messages. Next, YouTube channels. Some YouTube channels are very good. They are explained much nice. So go through it. These are the search materials and sources. Find the sources. Next, categorize the related topics. Here we have so many topics. First, we categorize, because in your filtering you select your examination in which examination you are going to write. So according to the syllabus of such examination and weightage of current affairs, you can filter it. Just categorize. Just categorize. Then you can correlate the related topics. You can correlate the related topics. How you can correlate? You can correlate the business and technology, economy and technology.
Ma'am?
Ma'am?
Irbatani, ma'am? Ma'am?
Yamuna ma'am. Ma'am disconnected ma'am.
No, yeah. Oh, okay. Wait.
kindly
Ma'am?
share screen sharing option. Kindly share screen
Yes,
sharing
ma'am.
option, ma.
Wait, ma'am. I give it, ma'am.
Thank you. Yeah, my screen is visible to you. Jamuna, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah,
Voice
my
is
screen is
okay,
visible or
ma'am.
not? Yeah. Is it
Here
visible?
still loading, ma'am.
Now?
Ma'am, visible, ma'am.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, ma'am. Visible, ma'am.
Yeah.
Okay, continue, ma'am.
Now categorize the related topics. So among these topics, you can categorize the related things. So already I said, suppose if you want to chase the cotton candy, just buy the cotton candy and you recall your childhood memories. That time I bought it and go it. That's it. So each and every event have some connection. So long story we can narrate just to buy a cotton candy. So for this, you can narrate your related things, each and everything. So it makes easy to remember such a thing. Next, to recall the technical terms. Already I told. For a technology, we have the words filtering, clustering, cluster, intercluster. So such a technical word we can recall. Because the cloud theory, the word cloud is very common. It's used in very common nowadays. But we are not aware of it. What is cloud theory? The cloud theory based concept is in your hand. That is nothing but your phone. Cloud theory. Drive. So please read the technical terms again and again. Okay. Suppose you want to study sports event means you can learn the technical terms for the particular sports. Otherwise, we can't answer some questions even though you know the answer. Next, generate your own notes. You should create your own notes. Please don't go through the others' notes or others' preparation. Please work on it. Just we take a pen and note, write it. The scribble writing or short term, whatever it is, write it. Or otherwise, you can take the Xerox copy or printed form or any form, soft form, just highlighting the particular point. Just highlighting. But I never used to do that. I never recommend for the second one, highlighting. Take your own notes. It will help much more than others' notes and this such kind of highlighting, underlining, and so on. So generate your own notes. So automatically your brain get a lot information from it. So you give some alarm to your memory. So you write each and every letter, your brain gives some alert to the nerve system. So, knowingly or unknowingly, the matters are embedded in your memory system. So please write on it. Whenever you write any notes, please write the sentence with your consciousness. Don't just write without conscious. Without conscious, rewrite means that is useless. That is scribbling. Just we write a single letter, even you want to write a single letter, please write the letter with conscious. That is so important. We are not have a computer brain. We haven't put much of things in your brain or in your memory storage. But you can work smartly. You can work smartly. How? This is one way. Write and each and every word, every letter consciously. In the examination hall. Definitely help examination hall. Because each and every nervous system helps the others. Next, time allotment and time phase. Time allotment means already you have so many units for a single competitive examination. Already we filtered your...
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes. Your voice is very low, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, your voice is very low, ma'am.
Now it is okay? Yeah, okay, ma. Time allotment and time phase. Time allotment and time phase. Already we filter your fields. Okay. We are not going to study the current affairs on all the fields. Already you can filter according to your weightage of such current affairs. Okay. With your desired examinations pattern. So, you can give the time allotment for the weightage. According to the weightage, you can allot your time to study such a current affairs. Time phase means first 2 days you can study the static current affairs. Dynamic current affairs you study daily. You have a note and write all the current affairs minute by minute. Just we write. Just we take a small size of note. Just we write, scribble it, and then when you go to your home, sit and write properly. The information doesn't get from one place. It may be from so many mediums and so many places or from anybody else. So just aware. So the time phase is also important. Time phase is so important because unit 1 you can cover within the week. You can cover this unit 1 means you are not given time to study the current affairs. So you should aware of the time phase. Within the time phase, I can cover this. So at the same time, some important current affairs is going on means you should take the note for the current. So the time allotment and time phase is so important. Unnecessarily, you never waste your time. Even you study more, you want to get a good things from this current affairs, but in the point of view, yes, you study the current affair for only to prepare your examination means you please don't waste your time. Suppose you want to increase your knowledge level, you want to get a good knowledge in a particular field means there is no bothering, there is no wasting anything. Next, pinpoint notes. Points, okay. Notes, okay. Pinpoint notes. For example, Last year, short meeting has held. Just we read the headlines of the short meeting. Just we write, okay, what is short and what is the what are all the representing. That's it. That is not enough. First, we write what is the abbreviation of short and what are all the countries or the member to this short, and what is the economic agenda for particular short meeting, and what is the conclusion they are at. How many countries are represented is important, and what are all the representatives, that is also important. In particular, from our country, who participated, that is short, and nearby countries, from nearby countries who are all participated such a short meeting. That is the pinpoint. For example, here I take one page. Let's see. According to Karnamalishwari, the question is, Prime Minister has linked Karnamalishwari, the first Indian woman weightlifter, to win a bronze medal in the Olympics with the following points. Here we have so many answers for a single question, or so many questions for a single answer, or so many answers for so many questions. Who has won? Who got the place in that lady? Won which medal and which event in which particular event? Now come here. Take this single line. On September 19, 2000, Maleshwari in 69 kg weight class lifted 240 kg to win Sydney Olympics bronze medal. In normal man, just study Maleshwari bronze medal at Olympics. That's it. But as you are an aspirant, you don't go to that. That is not enough to you. In which date, in which year, who is that person, in which weight class he won which medal, he lifted how many kgs, the Olympics held that there. This is important. This is a pinpoint note. We have only one sentence. From this sentence, we can frame so many questions. So as an aspirant of a competitive examination, you don't just read and go. Just you put a question mark at possible places. That is so important. The next line. She became the first women athlete to win a medal in Olympics. Which Olympics? Which medal? Who is the first women athlete? And so on. Just put a question. Just whenever we read one sentence for your information, put a question mark the possible places. So, then only we are aware of this pinpoint note. That is so important. Pinpoint note. Simple. Next. National map. You should memorize the national map. India map. You should memorize. If once you memorize our India map, you can answer so many things. For example, who is the CM of the particular state? What is their language? What is their culture? And so on. So please just draw a Indian map in your mind. Then only you can point out the rivers and located areas. You can say which are the neighborhood countries. You can say which are the borders and so on. So just you can draw the India map in your mind. Just give some colors. Just give some colors. And you can memorize the states, memorize the admins. Suppose the admins may be changed according to the situations of that state. So please note it. Just we take one note for this. Next, languages. Because in our country, many languages are spoken by our people. So you can write the language, cultures. You should be aware of cultures because question may be asked from that particular area. This is very, very important. Even you write TNPSC, even you write UPSC examination, whatever it is, this is so important. Next one. You should be aware of new policies and amendments which was passed by our countries or neighboring countries or important leading countries. Please don't bother about the consequences of the policies. That is not our duty. That is not our duty as the aspirant. As a citizen, we are bothering of the consequences of the policies and amendments for me. But as the aspirant view, just you note the new policies, what are the features of it, what is the difference of existing one and new one. Just analyze the things. Just analyze. Let's say amendments. Which amendments we are going to change? Which amendment gets a new structure, new form, attractive? That is so important. How many amendments you have, that is also important. Who gave that amendment? That is so important. Next, we ought study about the system of our country, hierarchy of our administration. That is so important. Hierarchy of administration is so important. How many members are present in such a parliament and also Lok Sabha and so on? Who is the leader of such a Lok Sabha and Sabhas? That is important. You know the limitations of the admins. Limitation means who will appoint some particular post, who is leader of some important officials. We should aware of it. We should aware of it. Next, countries and its currencies. Already I told. Next, the political leaders of other countries. Political leaders of other countries. We should aware of it. Policy changes. Suppose one country changes its policy in small way, it may be give a very worst consequences to others. So you should aware of the policy, when it happens, why it happens, who one has established that policy changes. That's so important. That is so important. So this new policies amendments, we should aware of. In this point, I talk about only our country. This point, this policy changes, I want to just highlight it to other countries in our nation. Okay. So this is our concern for this tracking of current affairs. Thank you. If you have any questions, ask me.
Participate. If you have any doubt, put it on the chat box. Silber Rani ma'am. Jamuna ma'am. Jamuna ma'am.
Tell me, ma'am.
Students participate, no doubt, ma'am.
Students? There is no doubt, ma'am. Suganya, ma'am, you can continue, ma'am.
Yeah, okay.
Suganya, ma'am.
Hello, ma'am. Kekda, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Okay. You can continue, ma'am.
Okay. May I invite Mr. Divya, ma'am, TNTU research scholar Assistant Professor, Mangalkarsi College of Education, Madurai, to deliver vote of thanks.
Thank you, ma'am. Good afternoon to one and all present here. Appreciation can make a day, even change a life. Your willingness to put it into words is all that is necessary. I deem it a great honor and privilege to propose the vote of thanks on this memorable occasion. Let me first of all start by giving glory to the Almighty God for making today's occasion a grand success. First and foremost, I thank our resource person, Dr. M. Hilbert Chani ma'am, Assistant Professor, Department of Maths, Arlanandar College, Karmathur. Thank you, ma'am. Today's section was wonderful, very informative for us. It has really made us think a lot. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much for your valuable presentation. Thank you, ma'am. Next, I express sincere thanks to our Vice Chancellor, Registrar, Controller of Examination, all HODs, all professors who are all the supports of TNTU. Now, I would like to extend my heartfelt thanks to my guide as well as Program Coordinator, Dr. N.Ramakrishnan sir, Member Syndicate, Professor and Head Department of Educational Technology, TNTU, for their guidance. Thank you, sir. And also my sincere thanks to our Principal, Dr. M. Arukya Prasilla, Mangalkarsi College of Education, Madurai. Thank you, ma'am. My special thanks to all the principals, teacher educators, student teachers from various colleges. Last but not least, I thank to our technical team members making this webinar a grand success. Once again, I thank you to all for your attention. Thank you.
Thank you, Divya. Ma'am, end the session.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for thank you. We will meet on tomorrow.